Hello, listeners. If you missed it, you missed it. Last night was the Improv School Redlands sold out show. Shit was lit, bro. It was cool. If you missed it again, you missed it. But I'm sure the recording will be up somewhere. So check out everything about me on my website, gfarito.ninja. My dates, my bookings, my information, my social media output. If you want to catch me, I'll be at Strum Brewing on April 12th in Ontario, California. Check me out there. I don't know if that I have anything. I have one more. It's the Good Game comedy show at the Improv School Redlands with George Guzman, KJ Robinson, Siggy Fredo Macias, Ant Jr., and Melissa Nami. Should be fun. $15 admission. Go to improvschoolredlands.com. Buy your tickets now. Seats are limited. I guess an office bought some seats. So go get yours before the rest of their fucking office buys all the tickets. Improv School Redlands, then Ontario and Strum. If you're looking for everything that we're doing at the Buddy System Co. on Instagram, go to patreon.com/the Buddy System Co. Or tell your friends about this podcast. Share it with them. Give them the YouTube link and come watch and hang out with us. Yeah.
All right, you could follow me on Instagram at
look at the cutie.
Yeah, space.lospatino. This is Boston. This is my little guy right here. Right now I currently don't have any shows, but I should be on all the shows that you were on, and all the shows that you are on. I should be on all of those. For some reason I'm not.
Are you my Alec Damani to William?
I don't know. I don't give a shit, dude, but people are dumb. You could check out my other podcast, We Can't Dunk Podcast with me and Sergio Mendez, where we talk about basketball and all that bullshit, and it's about to get fun because it's about to be the playoffs. So tune into that. And that's it for me, William.
You can follow me on Instagram at Willie_D20. Also on Twitch, twitch.tv/William_D20. I will be, of course, every Thursday back to the grind. This coming Sunday, what month? We are in April, right? April 6th. We'll be in, is it Claremont or Montclair, dude? I can never fucking remember. Regardless, Montclair. Level Up Brewcade will be there for open mic night, and then April 13th we're starting another one in San Bernardino at Noah's Restaurant, so come check that out as well. And then May 30th, I think, or 20 at the end of May, I'll be at Route 30 Brewing with a lineup of comics.
I love the way you worded that. With the lineup of comics.
Other than that, listen to my other podcast I do with my girlfriend called the Thick and Thin Podcast, available on YouTube and everywhere you get podcasts. Fucking hit the other music, George. Jesus Christ.
Are you really gonna make me literally rap? Okay. We got
Carlos,
George, Will sitting around smoking all the weed, acting like clowns. We got all the alcohol and all the blunts, and then we'll go sit around chit chat like some fucking cunts. Either way, what can I say? It's the middle of the day and we're just a little slosh and we're just a little high, but either way, we are the three Buddy System guys.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of the Buddycast. Joining me, as always, is George Ferrito and Carlos Patino. I'm your host, William Henderson. Your dog's adorable, dude.
Right now, look at him.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Eat him. Just bite him. Take a bite on his fucking belly.
Like Ozzy Osbourne, just bite your head off.
Fucking put him on the stove, dude.
Dude, imagine that's the comic that you become, where everybody's like, yo, did you hear Carlos bites the heads off puppies?
Cute ones.
Yeah, like, don't bring your cute puppy around him, and then people start bringing you their puppies, like fucking bite his head off.
Do it, you're not down.
Yeah, that's what you have to do on stage to get famous, is bite the heads of puppies off.
Yeah, see, that's the problem though. Like, I don't want to get famous. I want to be funny.
Yes, you do. You're a fucking liar, dude.
No, I mean,
lie.
No, I want to be funny and have that be my job.
Yeah, but why do you want to be funny?
Being famous is like the road to doing that.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's the end game.
Yeah, you can't really get around that.
The final raid boss, dude.
No.
Is Greg Fitzsimmons famous? Like famous?
Famous enough.
Yeah. I mean, he also has like movie credits and stuff.
Well, that's pretty much the level of comedian I need. I
You
want to
you
be.
want to be a goat?
Oh, you want to be on Joe Rogan podcast? I think he's
Yeah.
famous,
Yeah.
bro.
No, I said the level. I don't want to be famous just like him, but I want to be like where I'm just a headliner and
You
that's
want to
it.
be you
I
want
get
to
what
be
you're saying.
Laura Bites famous?
Sure.
That's actually a pretty yeah. That's actually that's actually ideal to be honest.
We know who she is.
Yeah,
Hmm.
that's perfect.
She's been on Rogan
And
twice, I think.
and enough people know who she is,
Yeah.
so
Hmm.
that's all that matters.
She doesn't need an entourage. That would be so annoying if you had to like go somewhere and you needed like seven people to go, seven people that weren't your friends, like that just work
Right,
for you. That would
right.
suck. Hey
Yeah,
man,
dude,
let me
because you
take a
can't
shit
hire
in
your
peace.
friends for that shit because they'll be like joking around and stuff. And then someone
Yeah.
pulls a gun on you.
Yeah. Then you got to do the fucking the Jackie Chan, Chris Tucker thing, the gun
Yeah,
flip.
and eventually, like, you have to have a difficult conversation with them of like, "Hey, man, like, I know you're my friend, but like, you're supposed to be taking care of me." And then he's like, "Dude, I thought we were just gonna like smoke blunts and like fucking chill, dude. This isn't what I signed up." I'm like, well, man,
Like,
this
dude, I
is
give you
kind of yeah,
$45,000 a year.
this is kind of the fucking job, man. And then you become like combative against each other,
Mhm.
and that's not what you want with your friends, dude.
Need you to do your job. Unless my friend can just do their job. That's fine. But
Yeah,
that's rare.
but like you have to be sure of that before.
I think I'm getting old. I'm becoming that guy. I'm becoming the just do your job guy.
Mm.
I'm just getting so mad at everyone and everything that just isn't doing the bare minimum. And I think it pisses me off because you apply for the job.
Mm.
Like when you get there, everything is laid out for you, and then you are trained to do the job, and then to not do it while you're at the job, I'm like, go
Yeah.
kill yourself. Just don't be here.
And then you're like, well, you know what? Maybe not everyone should get a raise in minimum wage. You know, maybe everyone shouldn't make more than minimum wage if you're not gonna do your fucking job right.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of makes you become Republican, doesn't it?
I mean, look, let me check this flag out. What's the minimum amount, like hourly wage, that you would accept to be Carlos's um, security, William?
Security, like he's like a headliner, like he's like he
Yeah,
needs
he's
security.
he's Kevin Hart now, and you're also a
He's
comic.
Kevin Hart now. I want
Yeah.
$350,000 a year.
Mm. Would you
Damn.
pay? Yeah, Carlos, as a famous man, would you pay 350K a year for one security guard who doesn't even have his guard card? Let's be honest.
Man, I'm gonna have to
I
be
would get
working.
it.
I'm gonna have to be working a lot just to pay him too. Or would that be like two shows?
Yeah, dude, that's nothing, dude.
Two shows? I'm gonna give you two
I'm
shows worth of
over
money.
over a year though.
Yeah, but that's two shows worth of money.
Yeah,
Then
but you're doing 200 shows.
we'll call it 50K and call it a day.
That's crazy, dude. I'm protecting your life for 50K.
Oh, in that case, 30K, dude.
That's wild, bro.
Yeah, I think 100K is fine.
No.
And then I cover the travel expenses and the food and
Can we look up what like Taylor Swift's bodyguard makes? It's
Yeah.
probably
Let me
in
go.
A white
it's
guy?
probably 7 digits.
But
But
it's
it's
a white
definitely
guy.
a white guy.
Yeah.
It's just her dad.
She doesn't trust black people to, you know.
Do anything? Yeah, I agree.
Yeah,
Well, I
she-
mean, if anybody's gonna betray
racist.
her, it's gonna be a black person. So
Mhm.
I wouldn't have them as security either.
Mhm.
Like,
Or
yeah,
you trying to get down?
they'll do it for the culture. They'll look the other way for the culture, you
Mhm.
know? So, what's going on over there? Boom!
It says while specific details about Taylor Swift's security team are not publicly available, reports suggest a long-term annual coverage salary of around $150,000.
That's not nearly enough. That poor guy. He better be in there while she's
No.
changing
I
outfits.
think I think what this is saying is that they hire a security company and their expense annually on security is $150,000. So they might be making $22 an hour.
That doesn't make sense. That doesn't sound right. That doesn't add up.
But it makes sense though, because like you don't want to personally hire security. You want to hire out somebody who's got their own insurance, who's already trained these people, so everyone has a guard card, so you don't have to worry about William Henderson trying to block a bullet for you. And then, pay them, and then it's kind of like out of your hands. You can yell at your security now because they are your employees. You can yell at their boss. Like that makes sense.
I don't understand.
Hiring a security company?
Yeah, but considering how many shows there's no way that 150, there's no way.
That might be their
150K is
contractual
all they spend.
obligation. But that's what I'm saying though. It's like I think they are making like $22 an hour because they are at their minimum
But
wage
are-
job because she's
Are
hiring a
we
company.
Are we talking about like the people at the gates, like checking bags? Or are we talking about the people right
That's
next
for the
to her?
venue though. That's the venue, so that gets covered in the venue expense. The venue has their own security. Taylor Swift's
Right.
personal security is 150. Like that's the expense for her personal. Like, come around with me.
I don't believe that at all.
She only needs 3 people if that's the case at a venue. They
And
pull up to the back.
between 3 people, they're splitting $150,000.
No, they're
There's
splitting
fucking
even
way,
less.
dude.
They're splitting even less.
All right, so my point being, there's no way that's possible
Why not?
because we don't live off that little. What are you talking about?
$150,000 a year? What are you
Between
talking
3
about?
people divided by 3.
That's below the. That's still
50K.
above. That's above the poverty line, bro. The poverty line is $22,000.
Yeah, but you work for Taylor fucking Swift, dude.
No, you work
shouldn't
for
be-
CPO,
you
who's
sh-
hired by Taylor Swift.
No, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about her bodyguards, her personal security. There's no way that
They're
it's
hired.
150K.
They become friends. They are hired, though. Absolutely.
There's no way they just spent 150K on security. There's no
He's
way.
racist.
That's what Google
absolutely
AI
impossible.
says. That's what Google AI says,
Well,
bro.
Google AI, I got news for you, George. Doesn't know everything.
Mm-mm.
There's just no way that's possible.
What I do know is she is racist.
Yeah, and you think a racist person has less than $150,000
Yeah,
of
because they got
security?
guns
That's crazy.
and shit, homie.
Yeah, dude.
We got guns.
Just their hardware alone is 150K. Fucking RPGs and shit. They got sniper rifles
This
on
is
the
saying
roof.
celebrity bodyguards, personal bodyguard salary vary greatly, but they earn on average about $64,000.
That is so not worth it. Jesus Christ. Oh my God. There needs to be a celebrity
A
bodyguards union. Absolutely. A CBU, dude. This
George
is crazy.
Ferrito, CBU, head marketing chief.
I represent all this celebrity security. Yeah, that's fucking crazy. That's so not. That doesn't make any sense.
I mean,
Like
you're
I'm not taking a bullet for 64K.
You're
You kidding
hiring
me?
security guards. You're not hiring fucking seasoned operators. Like you're hiring people
But
to
that's who
usher
you
you
should
through.
be. That's who you should be hiring.
No, then you got to call like Blackwater and XE and shit. And
Yeah.
that's
That's
not
fine.
that's not a money number anymore. That you got to start selling your soul for that.
Taylor Swift she sold her soul, dude. She
Yeah.
can figure it out.
I
To
know
the
she got like
Diablo.
titties and stuff.
She has
It's
private
weird.
jets that she takes 23-minute flights in. You know, it's like she can afford extra security.
She knows Tom Cruise. She knows Maverick, dude.
If for sure. If I don't know, dude, if you're paying your security less than 6 digits, you're asking to not get covered.
I can't wait for us to continue this podcast, and in 12 years, we're at a point where we have to hire security, and you're like, I really don't need the help. Like, it's just, I'm
This
fine by
motherfucker wants to get
myself.
75K just for walking around with me. Can you believe that? Nothing ever happens.
He wants
His
$38
earpiece
an
isn't
hour.
even his earpiece isn't even plugged into anything, dude.
Yeah, dude, it's just clipped to his shirt. It's one of those fake ones you get on
Fuck.
Amazon.
He keeps talking into his sleeve, but it's just his wrist. It's not even his watch.
And he's the only person I hire. Who the fuck is he talking to?
He doesn't even call me sir.
He's like, the eagle has landed. It's like, I heard you. It's just us. I heard you.
Also, it's bald eagle, bitch.
You should get like a bald eagle feed, like while you're streaming, just your
Oh,
head.
right over top. Like,
What's
see how
up,
many
yo?
times I scratch my nuts when I play?
Yeah, man. Sometimes I do it offhandedly, and I'm like, damn, did anybody see me do that?
Yeah, I know, right?
I did it on stage last night. I don't think anybody caught it, but I was like, damn, I really got to just like control myself.
Yeah. I've been getting a lot of ads on Facebook for chains.
Yeah,
necklaces. I know, dude. I think I'm gonna lean into it.
Man, like gold ropes,
Nah, well, yes, but like
No, you're talking
Like,
about like the Cuban
big ol-
boxes, right?
big old
Like the-
medallions.
that, and it's like, yeah, it'll be like a Tigers logo. You know, they know how to get me. It'll be like the Tigers logo or like the Lions thing, and it's all like bejeweled and shit. And I'm like, that looks badass. But then I sent it
Man.
to my black girlfriend. I'm like, can I do this? And she's like, I don't know about it, friend. So it's up in the air.
No,
right
don't
now.
listen to her. She's old. She's not in line with fashion. It's cool. It's on fleek right now, dude.
It's
Oh my
it's on
God.
fleek to have
Yeah.
a necklace.
I've seen the same ad, but with like Celtic stuff, and I was so close. It's the same, but I have.
Dude, if you do, I will.
Me
I
too.
don't know if I can, Lou. My skin is very sensitive. Like,
Also, you need real jewelry, is what you're
yeah,
saying?
It's
yeah,
also
you need some
hella
white real
ex-
shit.
It's also hella expensive, dude.
Yeah,
like,
it's like $200 or some shit.
Yeah, those cheap ass ones that are like gold plated or like gold, silver, whatever it is, like gold. What is it? White gold plated. They're like $130 for the pendant, and then the extra $100 for the fucking
chain.
Yeah, it's like, what the fuck? This is fake. And then you go look up real jewelry, and it's like, oh, that's like $1,000. This is crazy.
Way better price.
Yeah.
That's
I mean,
crazy.
you don't have to if you just get something cheap, then you can just replace it, you know. You can just like, oh, I liked it, but it broke or whatever. And I think that's the kind of accessory I like and need, something that I can break and replace. Like every time I smash my Apple Watch on a corner, I go, oh fuck, you know, like it really for a second it ruins my day.
They're amazingly resilient though.
Yeah, but it's so expensive that it's like if I break it, I gotta wait a little while before I can replace it.
Yeah.
I need something I can just rip off and be like, all right, let's go get another one.
Right. And that's the thing too. Like I could just get the pendant and then buy a chain separate, but it's like I want a nice chain. I don't want a fucking Walmart chain, dude.
What color are you? Are you gold though? Are you silver?
I think I'm a silver guy. I don't know. I don't think I can do gold.
I think you should look into the white gold then, because silver tarnishes.
Whatever. I just mean like that color. That.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Okay. Just not like bronzed. Gold.
Silver's easy. It goes with everything. You know, it's a nice little like introduction to jewelry, and then you're like, oh, I do need some gold because I can't wear this silver thing with this.
Right. With gold, I don't know. It would seem like I was trying too hard. I feel like. I don't know, trying to be too flashy. And then some of the chains have like, you know, like they're like diamond studded around it. And my girl was like, that's hood rat shit, dude. You can't get that.
Man, I'm gonna get you a G unit pendant. A spinning G unit. It's gonna be G's unit though. It's gonna be G's unit. It's gonna be George's.
This big?
Yeah, it's gonna be a triangle though. I don't know how I'm gonna make it spin. But
triangle? You can figure it out, dude. It's like the Deathly Hallows thing.
Oh yeah, that'd be cool. Just
yeah.
Nice. You got good ideas.
I know.
I like it. So how much is the chain you're looking at?
Well. If I just want to get it from the same shop, which would make sense, the shop that's popping up is called like GLD or something like that.
You're gonna buy silver from gold? That's crazy.
I don't know, dude. But it's white gold. But plated. To me, it's silver in color. So it's like what I don't know. Like to say white gold is like that's dumb, but whatever. I just want the silver color.
Yeah.
But like something like that, and the pendant, because we were like kind of shopping around a little bit. Like I had time yesterday, and
we went to Zales and we looked at wedding rings.
I like the like bejeweled look, but a lot of the pendants that you find like online is just like the flat logo, where it's just like the color, and I'm like that's cheap looking, and like I don't know, like I don't want it to look like I got it at Target. You know,
you want like an iced out Gengar, like a
but not a huge one. I want
Gengar.
It to be like, I want it to be like a reasonable size, but I don't want it to be like that's ridiculous.
The size of a clock.
Yeah,
like you want it with Flav.
This is gonna change our group chat. I'm gonna just start sending, be like, "What do you think about this one, William?"
I'll look at them.
Man, it's been a slow burn because you and Eben were both hard off the null jewelry. Like when I asked 4 months ago, you're like, nah, it's not me. And now Google just was like, check it out though. And
it is you though. You just gotta find your style, but it is you.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
I think accessories is everyone, because accessories are kind of what like add that symmetry to your face and your body, and so you are supposed to accessorize. Everybody in history has accessorized. So
I mean, what's next, dude? I'm gonna start wearing rings, pinky
rings.
I'll
slap the shit out of you. You start wearing rings.
Why? What's wrong with rings?
Rings are it's for you and your lady.
Earrings, bro. Dude.
It's for you and your lady.
What are you What do you mean, me and my lady? I'm supposed to wear it when I backhand her, or what?
Yeah, for sure, just a W on the ring, like you're like
so
a fucking class ring. Yeah, just fucking A.
Oh, fuck.
And it doesn't have to be backwards too, because the W works the both ways. It's like race car, so she'll remember.
It's a palindrome letter.
Yeah, yeah. Every time she does something, like if she does something bad 3 times in a row, she's gonna look like she's looking up a website on her forehead.
www. How do I
www.
put the dishes away properly.com.
www.stopfuckingup.com. Yeah, like
Uh,
your Dan Marino with a ring.
I guess that is the like if you've like won something. Like if I won a Super Bowl, dude, there's no way I'm not wearing that ring. Like
I wouldn't. I'd probably wear it on a chain. I'll
that's
be
true. It's
honest.
so
Mm.
expensive. It's so expensive. I wouldn't want to wear it out. Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, you
I
wear
would
it for
have
like special occasions.
put
I
it
would
on a
be
glass
Shaq.
case, yeah.
I would be Shaq. I'd make a fake one and then wear that one around.
I didn't know
Mm.
you did that. That's smart.
Yeah, I mean, it's like the crown jewels and stuff. Like they never put the real shit on display, dude. You don't know where the real shit is. It's a replica every time.
That's smart.
Mhm.
It's not something I would do. I would want to
But
flex.
yeah, but I mean, at least okay. Now we're getting to history, but like when shit comes to like the crown jewels and stuff, like all that shit's fragile, so they can't travel it. It's so they're like, hey, check this out, check this recreation. Like you've seen those paintings that are like, this is a recreation of Da Vinci's old painting. You're like, that looks like Da Vinci's fucking painting. What do you mean? Like,
Mhm.
why even tell me it's fake? Just tell me it's real and put it up.
Right. Yeah, I'm not gonna fucking tell the difference. I'm not looking at the brush strokes.
Yeah, but who's the person that is? It's like, he doesn't paint like that. He was left-handed.
Somebody is. Somebody
That's
is.
fucking some snob that has way too much time on their hands.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I'm that way with comedy though.
Yeah.
I'm a comedy snob.
Me too.
It's fucking.
What? Whatever. That's why I don't pay attention.
Am I a comedy snob?
You're getting there.
I'm getting there, right?
Dude, we went to Disney last weekend and we saw these like I'm sure you walked past it before, George. There's like the silhouette store where you can like make silhouettes of your like visage and put it on like a frame.
Oh yeah, is that how you say that word?
Which one?
Visage.
Yeah. What do you I
Huh.
mean
In my head, when I
visage?
read it, I say visage. Yeah, for sure.
It might be contextual.
Hmm. Like when I
I'm not
first read
sure.
Hermione, I went Hermurmer in my head.
Hermurmer.
Yeah, Ron, Harry, and Hermurmer.
Yeah, what kind of name is Hermione? Especially from an American perspective, it's like, what
Mhm.
the fuck is this,
Yeah,
man?
and
What
they don't tell you how to
harmonica?
pronounce. They don't how to tell you how to pronounce it for like 2 books.
Harmonica. That's what her name should have been.
Should have been harmonica.
Harmonica.
Americans would have been
That's-
like, I know that.
No, that's the black version of Hermione. Hey, yo, harmonica.
Hey,
Ron,
harmonica,
Harry, and harmonica.
come fix this nerdy boy's glasses.
Hello, harmonica.
No, that's not Black Hermione. That's what the black girls called Hermione.
Nah, you're right, you're right. Hey, look
Hey,
at that
harmonica.
bitch harmonica over there.
It's Leviosa, not Leviosa, dumb bitch.
Miss Levio, shut the fuck up, harmonica.
Oh shit.
But anyway, so we saw like the silhouette store, and I was like, dude, that'd be cool, like because they're pretty small, like they're like the size of like at the end of the day, the frame is like the size of your head, and then the silhouette is even smaller. And I was like, that'd be a cool thing to like get like our faces like facing each other to put up. And I was like, man, we should go even further and just get like a bunch of like different Victorian decorations of like us in like
Like a classic painting, like
Yeah,
like your
yeah.
fucking Dracula above the
exactly,
fireplace,
dude. Yeah, put cobwebs on it on purpose. That's what I'm talking about.
You got to put
That'd be
a
dope.
fabric over one, like your fucking Dorian Gray's. Like, no,
Not that
don't-
one.
Don't take it off.
And
That'd
then
be
I don't know,
cool.
just
That's
like
a
different
cute tattoo.
eras.
I'll be honest, that's a cute tattoo. Like the silhouette of you two facing each other, like on your
Ooh.
chest or something.
That's a bold tattoo,
that's
dude.
cute. That's cute. It's better than like a name though, because then when
Is it?
when
I
you guys
guess.
break up, you can be like, oh, that was just some black bitch. Get
It's
it?
just an. It's
She's
just
black.
a piece. It's just a piece of art at that point. It's like, do
Yeah.
you see a couple or an arguing couple?
Yeah, look, it's in the upper right corner. It's a spider, like in the dollar bill. You
Here, and if I flex, she makes a face.
know. She had hair, but I didn't like it.
Yeah.
That's cute.
Yeah, and then like different eras, dude. We could go to like Calico and get a Wild West one.
Ooh.
You know what I mean?
That No Kids Life is pro travel though, so that would be that'd be a good little thing to
Bless
do
you,
just to
Carlos.
explore.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, I think it'd be fun.
Man, you struggling out there, huh, Carlos?
I am. I'm dying.
It's real
Man.
in these streets.
I have fucking terrible allergies,
Hmm.
like god awful allergies. I've been taking a daily allergy pill for probably almost 10 years now.
I have a plan.
Really?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Boston, what are you trying? Get over here.
Dude, I never had an issue with allergies until I moved out here.
Hmm.
Dude,
Well,
I have a plan. I'm gonna go buy some Allegra and then get some fucking breakfast.
nice. What's for breakfast, bro?
I don't
Wait,
know.
hang, we made it 38 minutes. I'm proud of
That's
us.
that's what I'm trying to figure out right now. I'm asking the fam what they want.
Nice. Brandon's Diner.
Oh,
Oh,
here's
stop.
here's a question. I think it was us that was talking about how you can like make a breakfast food out of pasta. Like you can, right? Like any pasta. I don't know. Anyway, could you do a breakfast ravioli?
Huh. That's with
Yeah, but I
what,
think
tomato sauce?
you'd have to fill it with uh like a breakfast cheese, like a light cheese. Like you couldn't just put cheddar in it and egg. Like it would have to be one of those flavorful cheeses. Because I don't know that you could get away with like egg cheese, like turn up into a pasta omelet. I think that might be too much. But I think if you made like a
Like you couldn't do like a little bit of scrambled egg, sausage, and bacon inside each one, and
Ooh.
cheese too. That's what
I
I'm thinking.
don't.
But then, what do you do as the sauce?
Yeah,
That
that
was the dilemma.
Gravy, some of that crunchy
Ah,
style gravy, no?
on
that's
pasta
fucking
on
kind of
ravioli.
gross, dude.
You think so?
That was the my first thought as well. But I was like, that's kind of gross.
You guys haven't tried it though, so you don't know.
Maybe like a breakfast ravioli drizzled with a like a hollandaise sauce.
What is that?
It's like it's clarified butter and cream and stuff. They put it on eggs Benedict and so like
Uh,
you serve the egg Benny on top of a piece
English
of
muffin.
starch anyway. So
Yeah.
like a ravioli with some hollandaise sauce might not be all that different.
Hmm.
I think it
That
could be
was
done. That doesn't
that
turn
was
me
just
off.
yeah. That was the dilemma that I came to. Is like, but what do you do for the sauce?
Yo,
Because
let's
you
make
can't do
Iron
like
Chef. Let's be
pasta.
Iron Buddies, bro, and then like we'll try to make something.
Oh god, that sounds like it'll be so disgusting. I don't have I don't have that kind of skill, dude.
Mhm.
I do all my cooking from a
A
card that tells
box.
me what to do. Yeah.
You Lego your cooking.
Pretty
Dude,
much.
let's have a cook-off, me and you, George.
Whoa.
No, well,
Oh, and I
it
get to
can't
be
just be
the
us.
judge?
Yes, there we go.
Now I'm in.
There
What are
we
we gonna
go.
cook? What? Hang on, I don't even know what you can cook. We can't have a cook off, and then
And
you're
you have to
like,
do it from scratch,
yeah,
dude. No recipes.
that's not fair. What
Are
if
you
you've
trying to
already
kill us?
written down the
No.
recipe?
You're trying to get sick now.
It says cook the chicken for 47 seconds on each side. What can you cook, Carlos? What do you make? What's something you're proud of?
Let's see.
I don't want to agree to this, and all of a sudden Carlos is like, oh yeah, I won a chili competition in 2022. It's like what the fuck, dude?
Chili? You think
Definitely
Carlos
not.
can make good chili?
I don't make
Yeah.
good chili.
That's
I
what a
don't think
good chili cooker would say,
I've never
bro.
made chili before. Breakfast shit. I can make breakfast. What if we do like a breakfast thing? So we could do
Any
who makes the best omelet, who makes the best pancakes,
No,
and
because then William's gonna want to participate because he thinks this Bisquick shit is quality.
he could participate.
whoa.
I want to eat, dude. I don't give a shit.
If anybody knows pancakes, it's this guy.
Why? Because you're dating Aunt Jemima? That's rude. I'm telling her.
I have a long history of eating pancakes, dude.
He's always loved Aunt Jemima. Yeah.
I knew it. That Midwest in you, huh? Couldn't help it.
Can't you can take the boy out the Midwest. You can't take the Midwest out the boy.
Yeah, but weren't you saying you don't like putting stuff in your pancakes? Like I make pretty good
Yeah.
banana pancakes.
Yeah, no, that's not gonna fly with me.
Mm.
You gotta
What
know
do
your
we-
judge. You gotta know your judge too.
What do
You
we
gotta
do?
know your audience.
Like a breakfast, like sandwich or burrito?
What about like one individual breakfast item, whatever you want it to be?
Okay, all right, I could do that.
I already know what I'm making, and we haven't even agreed to this competition.
I already know what
Yeah.
I'm making too. Honestly, I already
This
know what I'm
means I'm
making
gonna have
too.
to come down on a Saturday morning sometime.
Yeah,
So I
this
can have
means we're gonna have to
breakfast.
etch out a day for this at someone's
I know.
kitchen.
I'm gonna bring Eben too, so we can do two judges.
Yeah. Oh, and we can bring Jay so he could
That's true.
Film it.
We
So we
need
can make
someone.
this into content.
We'll do a
Yeah.
collab podcast, dude.
We need we need someone with a big kitchen. So hey, Melissa, if you're listening, can we use your kitchen? Like you're
I mean,
the only one with a good
we
size.
actually we have a decent sized kitchen.
Yeah, but I don't want to have to move around collectible toys to cook and
We
get
won't.
an angle.
There's nothing in the kitchen.
Just my girl, where she
We can set up.
belongs.
We can set up multiple cameras with our phones.
Mhm.
It's crazy that our phones have gone. Like I was having this conversation the other day about like I remember having one of the first camera phones that like you had to clip
Mhm.
into the phone, and it was like
Oh,
garbage.
like that.
Yeah, like it was
Not even
old,
like
old.
built in. I see. Was it
No.
like on Nokia or like what the fuck did you have?
It had to have been. Yeah, I didn't have any. Or it might have been like a Motorola, but it was definitely a flip phone that came with like a secondary camera that you plug. Like it was a fucking Game Boy camera, kind of
Yeah.
wild.
Man, that's weird that you had a flip phone that didn't have a camera.
Yeah, because it was
That's-
pre Razer, pre like it was.
That seems
probably the
like-
second one.
That
Let's see if
seems
I can
like
find it.
those were like kind of in tandem, like a flip phone and the camera on it was like once the flip phones came out, the cameras were attached to them. I don't think I've
Yeah.
ever seen a flip phone without a camera. That's
I
crazy.
have. I used to have.
Really?
I had like maybe 2 that didn't have a camera.
Really?
Yeah.
Man, I
Yeah.
guess I went from Nokia to like flip phone with a camera, just fucking straight to like I
Yeah.
went from brick to like this is the future.
Yeah, man, that shit sucked. But at the same time, those cameras weren't that great either way. So,
Mhm.
but
They were basically like Game
Mhm.
Boy cameras. They, were,
Mhm.
they
I
sucked.
mean, really, all you used it for was to like take pictures
take
of people.
upskirts. Oh,
Mhm.
Yeah, that and to take pictures of people, so that when they called, their picture would show up. That was
Yeah.
like pretty much the only thing you did.
that was
with
the
it.
function.
Yeah, because again, it wasn't high res enough to be like, look at this thing over there.
And there was
Like,
also-
what the fuck is that?
There was also the those really big cell phones, the black ones that they would the what do you call it? The microphone would flip down. You know, like I don't know if
Like
you know.
it was just like a portion of it, like the
Yeah,
side
like
of it.
like it wasn't
Yeah.
it was technically a flip phone, but it wasn't a flip phone. You know what I mean?
Right. It just had the
was a flip
plastic
mic.
covering
Yeah,
over like the
over
numbers.
the numbers. Yeah. So
Yeah.
you would open that and then put the antenna, and then you were like, you know,
oh,
My
the
dad
antenna.
had-
the
man.
antenna.
Yeah, my dad had one of those, but I don't think we ever used it. I think it was like one of those things that
You were just trying to be cool in front of everybody else.
I don't even know, dude. My dad is a pack rat, so it just like shit just accumulates, and I don't
Mhm.
know where it comes from. So
Yeah.
Man, fucking.
he
I
dies.
miss-
We're gonna make a killing
I
selling all
miss,
the
I
shit in
miss
his
the
basement.
buttons. I want buttons again.
Buttons
I
were
saw,
cool, man.
I saw someone. I'm sure it was like an AI thing, but it was an iPhone with like a slide out keyboard, like a Kyocera or like a BlackBerry Storm or something. But like I was like, that's cool. I think I want that. I would
Dude,
enjoy
I-
a keyboard.
I loved my NV3, like the LG NV3 with it was a flip, like it had it was like the phone on the front with numbers and like a small screen, and then you could flip it open to the full keyboard and the full
Mhm.
screen on the inside.
Oh yeah.
I loved that thing, dude.
I had a sidekick.
Oh, I'm
Nice.
jealous. You were a
Yeah,
cool
those are
kid.
Yeah,
cool.
same, dude. That's badass.
Yeah.
Everyone in your church had a sidekick or something, or what?
In that case, you know what? I had a sidekick that didn't have a camera at one point.
Damn.
Now that makes more sense to me though, because that's
Yeah.
like the first step up after like the Nokia like brick phones is like the
Mhm.
sidekick style. Like the
They're hey,
original
imagine,
NV.
imagine if your phone was landscape.
But
Yeah.
it's like, but when it comes to like the screen nowadays, you really don't want to sacrifice screen space for that keyboard though. It's just
Yeah.
not worth
or
it
even
at the
like
end of the day.
phone thickness.
Yeah, it's just like I'd
Yeah.
rather have the big screen.
When I
Or
got
like
the,
not even the big screen, like the full screen.
yeah. When I got the camera phone, my first camera phone, it was so early that at that point in the technology, they were flexing the screen on the outside of the phone, where they were like, wouldn't it be cool if you could read names outside? It's like kind of useless because you're gonna answer the phone regardless.
Or you could take a selfie without opening the phone.
Yeah. Oh no, I'm talking about the LCD screen on the outside, like that.
Yeah.
That was the flex.
That's what I'm talking about. But it didn't have like it wasn't like a square screen. So I had that. I had, like
It
my
was like
first
no,
flip
it was like a
phone-
pager screen, so it was
I
just
see.
black.
I
Yeah.
see. My
Ooh.
first flip phone had like a square, like full on like LCD, whatever you want. I don't know. Basically match the inside.
Yeah.
And so like when you could pull up the camera without opening it and like take the picture like with the front facing.
That's kind of
thing.
cool.
It kind of is.
Because like the front facing camera, I feel like on the iPhones were sort of a game changer. Like it kind of changed everything. It changed the
Yeah.
way you access your phone. It changed how often you FaceTime. Like
Well,
it's
every single phone now has a front-facing camera.
yeah, yeah.
Was the
Yeah.
iPhone the first one to do that? No way,
No,
right?
no, because they were doing that on like Galaxies and stuff. But I think iPhone adopted it when cameras were like right when cameras were good enough to put it on the front because you needed those 2 or 3 lenses on the back to make it look like your camera was good for a long
Yeah.
time. And then when you could finally just use one, I think is when they were like, all right, let's do it.
Or was it actually one, or was it like two small ones that
Oh, you
they
know
made
what? You're
look
probably
like
right.
one?
It might be 2 small ones. Maybe, maybe. It's definitely like it looks like it's one now for sure.
Yo, yeah.
So that was dope.
Pretty neat,
Apple's
dude.
the game changer. They were like the MagSafe stuff. I remember seeing ads about like Android phones going, you would never put a magnet on your phone. How silly. And now they all are like, oh no, here's the case that has the magnet thingy.
And it's weird how well it works too. Like
Yeah.
I got a thing that I'm using right now to hold my phone on top of my monitor, and it's MagSafe. Like it just sits up there and
Mhm.
it fucking snaps to it. It's actually hard to get off.
Yeah.
Like,
You're like, I don't want to crack my screen. Fuck.
yeah.
I have one of those in my car, and so like it is that's my favorite part though, is because like the old phone holders in your car, it needed to like suction to the fucking glass and take
Clamp
up
in.
space.
Oh yeah, that yeah.
You know, like it's just because the phone had to clamp in, it needed like a seated still spot. But now that it's like magnet, I have it just sitting on my vent, like on my AC vent, and it doesn't take up any space. It's right on top. Like that's the shit I want. Granted, I still have plenty of wires because I'm poor and I still use the aux because I don't have Apple Play in my car.
That's actually a game changer, dude.
Mm.
You
The
know,
Apple Play?
I keep
Apple
telling you,
CarPlay,
yeah, I keep telling you to get a new car, and it's not it's not just because of like your car's a piece of shit.
It's
and
not.
It's gonna okay, and it's falling apart,
It's
and
not.
every 6 months you have to take it in for a surprise
That's
mechanics visit.
repairs, bro.
Mhm.
That's what
Okay,
happens.
yeah, dude. Most people don't have to do that.
That's not true.
Yes,
Then
it
you don't
is.
change your brakes, and you're not doing your oil changes, and you're not doing
it
your
every
routine maintenance.
that's maintenance. That's not repairs, dude.
Yeah,
Those are different.
at least twice already you've hit me up and said, "Hey, can you pick me up with the equipment because my car took a shit?"
Yeah, yeah.
That's that's not servicing, dude.
Yeah,
That's
that's
repairs.
fixing,
Those are
yeah.
Well,
different.
at least one of those was a precaution because I wasn't sure if my car shit the bed, and it turns out it didn't. It turns out it was
Oh.
fine. That second time it was fine, but I
all right.
couldn't risk it because we had a show.
So aside from your delusions that your car is fine,
There's no delusions.
it's a delusion.
It's got zero
uh,
car payments, bro. It's not even debt. Like everything I'm putting into it
But-
is repair funds.
You're missing out on the convenience of everything else,
Like
Mhm.
what?
like the CarPlay, like probably cruise control. Does your car even have cruise control, dude?
No.
That's crazy, bro.
That adds weight, bro. How am I supposed to
What
race
are you
if there's
talking
cruise
about,
control?
man?
That's too much
Hello.
weight. I'm gonna drop out that back seat tomorrow.
You
Shut
get-
up.
You get better MPGs. Like you can look at
I
your
get 30
GP
miles, bro, on a gas car.
That's not. You can do better.
On a gas car? No, you can't.
You don't need to get a gas car though. That's what I'm saying. You
Maybe.
get a hybrid, and it's
But then, okay, fine. But your convenience that you're paying, how much is your car payment?
like 350.
$350? I'm gonna pay $350 a month, a subscription for this convenience. I'm not paying
Yeah,
anything
dude.
for my car,
that's what
dude.
everybody does. That's a normal thing.
That's
to
not
do
okay. That's
to
not okay.
improve your life.
It's,
No,
but it's not.
it is
It's
okay.
not a detriment to my life.
It's
Plus-
called
plus
building
insurance.
credit, dude.
Plus insurance, you got to get insurance for that bitch too.
That's what I'm saying.
But I agree with Will, man. It's better to have a nicer car, man.
Yeah, dude. Like it's
You don't say that when we're sitting in your car together, Carlos Patino. You're like, I don't know why I bought this. I don't know why I needed the one with turbo.
That is true.
Shut
I
your
should
mouth.
have I should have gotten
Well,
a nice
that's different. Yeah,
Yeah.
you should have gone with a base model.
Exactly. That's all my point is, but I definitely should have always gotten a better car. That's it. I just shouldn't have gotten an expensive car. That's it.
Here's the rub of it all: is that if the schedule is fine, every 6 months I'm paying maybe $800 in repairs is still cheaper than your $350 a month.
Okay. I mean, it is, yeah, by the numbers, but
And look, when I go down the Cajon Pass, I have cruise control. Okay.
Mm.
I'm just saying, like, you're gonna save the money on gas that you would be putting into the car payment if you get a hybrid.
Oh, well, I'm not doing
So
miles though. That's the thing too. It's like right
exactly,
now, I'm not
exactly. So
doing
you
miles.
save even more money. That's what you won't be using any gas. Like you'd be
My mom
saving
pays
so
for my
much
gas.
money, dude. Well, then your mom can pay for your fucking car too, bitch.
Trying to talk her into paying my gas. That'd be great. There's nothing to pay for my car though. That's what
I
I'm
mean,
saying.
I'm sure interest rates are high, and like obviously with the tariffs too, like now is not a good time to buy a car. But
no,
you should have bought a car like 2 years ago.
I couldn't because I got into an accident and had to buy what I could afford.
That
sir.
was the perfect time to buy a new car.
No, because the insurance money, I got next to nothing for that thing, dude. I'm
called a
surprised I
down
got for what I
payment,
got
man.
cheap. No. That's a terrible idea. I don't buy things I can't afford. If I lose my job, then I'm
You have
stressing,
a
dude.
fucking condo. What are you talking about? You
Yeah.
can't afford that.
I can. The bank says I can.
The bank says you can afford a car.
But cars
I
depreciate.
guarantee you. I
No,
guarantee
cars
you they
depreciate in value. It's not like property. It's different. You're talking
Okay.
like a minimum wage worker right now, sir. You don't even know.
All right, man.
You're living in someone else's home.
All right, dude.
You're wrong. If you didn't have a car payment, that would significantly change your monthly thing, and you could do comedy for longer. You could work
but
less.
if I don't have a consistent ride to work, and if I'm paying twice as much for gas, none of that matters.
And nothing else matters. Ah.
Like
How
I
often
don't
do you? Okay, for
I don't have to
hybrid
worry
sakes.
about my car's like belts falling off. You know what I'm
Uh,
saying? Like that shit. Like when I had
but
my
you will.
Dart, that shit drove me crazy.
What year was your Dart?
2015.
That's wild.
Yeah.
Wasn't there a guy that would go to the Ontario Improv open mic? Some older guy who would just be like, we get the Dodge fart or some shit like that.
That was William. That was William.
me.
He was running.
Uh,
3 years into comedy.
yeah, I remember that guy. He's like, instead of the Dodge Dart, we call it the Dodge Fart. And everybody.
Isn't it crazy when you see like comics still doing those types of jokes 4 or 5 years in? Just like why are we here right now?
I find it crazy when I see them do it like their first time up. It's like, have you not been watching modern comedy at all?
I'm beginning to think no. I think there's a large percentage of comedians who know of, I shouldn't say comedians, people trying comedy who know of stand-up comedy but haven't really consumed it.
I just watch clips.
Yeah, they see like, oh, that's cool. He's live and he's talking to the crowd and he can kind of do his thing. He can just chill up there, like, but they don't know what the craft or art of stand-up comedy really consists of, and that pisses me off.
Yeah.
Well, because I mean, in the world where like there's everyone can make their own slice of pie. When it comes to stage time and minutes at a show, like you can really take from people by just running the light and wasting people's time, and that makes me so mad. I want to punch people. I've never want to punch a female before.
Yeah, dude.
There's a female that ran the light on Thursday or what?
Not on Thursday.
Oh, okay.
No, that was just his fantasy.
To punch a female for running the
I
light.
would love to put on a W ring and just punch her in the forehead.
3 times.
Thursday was dope, yo. I got everybody up. Okay, can I say
Did
that
you?
for the listeners? I got everybody up that was still in attendance. Yes.
All right. So, after we start these 2 upcoming open mics, when can we make that a showcase so we can all do more time?
We would have to change how we
What if-
get the sign-ups then.
What about once a month? Last
We do it gradually.
and then it'll become twice a month. It'll just be a permanent thing.
Exactly. I actually like that idea.
But here's the other thing though, is I personally don't want to be responsible for booking it. So I would like it to still be a sign-up process.
We need to, as shitty as this is, we're gonna have to like choose people as
I'm
regulars.
not
Mhm.
doing that. Not
All
and
right,
not
I
even
will.
not even in terms of a status thing. It's like I got plenty to do. I don't have time to like message more people every Thursday and get that. Like that's why I would prefer it to just be a sign. We can showcase them. We can showcase anyone you want for 5 minutes at a time. But it's like I don't have any more time to give to process into a booking at this point.
I'll do it, but it'll be remedial. It'll be quick. And it'll be pretty much just going down the list and being like, yep, nope, yep.
I think a once a month thing would be not bad.
How do
But
you?
I'm
So
not
how do
saying to
you-
like
how do you-
drastically cut it. I'm saying do like 25 of us or something. Like,
Okay, but how are you gonna bring new people into that loop then?
fuck
They can
them.
go. They can
They
go to
the other
Noah's.
mics.
They go to the
Yeah.
Noahs. They go to
That's what I'm saying. Once we get
Game
those other
Station.
2 open mics going, they have other shit. They don't need Thursday nights.
We don't know that we're even gonna have one of those. We have one of those at the Brewcade on the schedule right now. Like,
Yeah, well, I mean, sorry, I'm thinking optimistically.
Yeah,
For
like,
once in my life.
I mean, Will did say like, when can we do that? Like I think when we do have consistent mics elsewhere, then we can probably do that. But like, either way, dude, people don't like going to mics that are not cool as fuck, so they're probably gonna avoid shit. You know?
what mic is not cool as fuck?
Well, we don't know yet. Maybe the Brewcade one's gonna be cool as shit. We just don't know. We haven't done them yet, so who knows? You know,
The spot on its own is cool as shit.
is
I think.
badass.
Yeah.
Okay. And then Noah's looks like an office
Yeah.
with tables and shit.
We'll work it out.
But yeah, but if it ends up being cool, then that's fine. Then maybe half the people that go on Thursday are gonna want to go to the other ones, and maybe it'll work itself out. Maybe not so many people will go on Thursday because they have a Wednesday to go to. That's really cool. You know,
I doubt it. I don't think it's gonna work.
no,
like
they're
that
gonna they're gonna think, oh yeah, we have 2 cool nights now. We don't have to do
Yeah.
shit. Man.
Exactly. 2 nights where we can get up. We don't have to do anything. We just show up. Yeah, exactly. So that's why I feel like Thursday, especially because it's usually like we have a decent amount of real people, and if there's still 25 comics, like they'll be down there too. So it's
Mhm.
like I'm saying, I'm not talking doing like 10 people, 90 minutes. Like that's not what I'm talking about. Like
That seems fun though.
Mm-hmm. 3 people,
seem
2
fun.
hours.
Yeah.
Can I say I'll admit online in
15-minute
terms of
spots.
new comic behavior, I ran the light hard yesterday.
Did you?
Super hard. Unintentionally. But yeah, you know, me, Mr. Like, oh, I know my time. I did not know my time last night. I was fucking
Wait, did they light
lost
you
in the
though?
sauce. I did.
Did they light you more than once?
Well, okay. I need to explain what happened then.
Oh,
Hey, yeah, no, you gotta break down the room for us too, because some of us have never been booked there.
oh.
Maybe they should be funny.
Oh, maybe people don't have standards anymore.
You never did it with George?
They
No.
they-
No, what does that
What
say?
the fuck, George?
Yeah,
I've done
know,
it
be
twice
funnier.
with you.
fucking dick.
I know. All right, here's the Rob William, and this is just the whispers around the world. You're just too far. People feel bad
That is true.
for booking you.
I tell
and-
everyone I don't care. I will come down for your show.
No,
what the fuck,
no,
dude?
no,
I come
here's the
down
thing.
on Thursday
You-
nights for 5 minutes. You think I won't come down for 15, 10? Like, what are you talking about? This is
Here's
what I
the
do.
thing.
I've been doing it
You
for 10
tell-
years.
You tell me, you tell this podcast, you don't tell everybody. I know that.
Mm-hmm.
I know that I can bring you down whenever I need you. But most people are like, if we're going to bring him down, we have to pay him, and they don't have a budget. That's the problem. So if you want that known, you have to tell more people. I know. That's what I tell people. They're like, you can
Nobody
just
even
ask him.
asks. Nobody asks.
But if
Why,
nobody
do
asks,
they
you're
not
telling.
ask? And
Because
it's
that's the sentiment.
also, why you have a show without a budget? What are you talking about? What are you doing?
Because they're scared. That's why.
Fucking game.
but that's the thing too. They could always just ask and be like, hey, like, you want to be on this show? It doesn't really pay anything, but I'll give you 20 minutes, and then you could agree or disagree to do the
Yeah.
show.
Leave
It could
that
be
up to
on
me.
you. If you say, nah, it's too far, I'm not gonna go all the way down there for that shit. You guys can just find somebody else. That should be perfectly fair too.
Yeah. The
But
fuck
they're
are you
already
talking about?
they're deciding for the white man that that he shouldn't have to come all the way down here because that's fucked up.
God damn,
Well,
I'm
I'm
going
on-
for Trump
I'm-
next time.
I'm on your side, dude. This is pissing me off. I don't like this. at
Term
all.
number 3. Term number 3. This
One
shit's
more
bullshit.
Turn into a king. Be a king.
No. And in your defense, William, I do every time I hear that, I share the same sentiment. Is like you should let him make the decision of not coming down. Like you
Yeah.
are as a person removing his agency from the decision, and you're kind of, you know, that's kind of a bully tactic to
You're
to do that.
deciding for him.
It turns into a microaggression almost. Yeah. So I do express it like, hey, just ask him. I'm sure he'll do it. But that is the reason that I've heard why like they don't even approach a lot of people. It's like this
Can
is
I
too
tell
far and I
you?
can't pay them.
in all honesty, I would still do it for free.
Same, dude.
Like, I don't know why people have this. What are you talking about? Like, I just want to do comedy. If you can pay me, sick. If not, okay. Like, I'll still show up and do the thing. Like,
It's your perceived status. That's why, because we don't really talk to people. It's how they look at us. Like they feel like they're required to pay us, and they don't understand that we're trying to get that laugh drug. They don't get that yet. So. But they don't know us. That's why they don't know who we are, and
they're like they're like heroin users, not heroin addicts.
yeah.
You know?
Yeah. You don't get it, bro. You don't fucking.
Yeah.
I need this.
Like, yeah, dude, I'll drive 2 hours to get that hit, bro. Like,
is it good? Is it fine? Is it okay? Okay.
Yeah.
I'll go for
Whereas
it.
they're like, I don't know. I have work in the morning. You know,
I'll sleep in my car. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, like I said, dude, I stay like, I mean, I don't drive. I have driven down on Thursdays alone. Like I work down there, but it's like I stay down there for hours on end, like wasting my like literally. I go to Starbucks in Riverside. I get a hot chocolate. I walk.
Bro,
down
you
by
say
the
you were
Fox
gonna go to
Theater.
the gym. You say you were gonna get your fitness on. What happened?
I didn't know that I had enough time. That honestly, I didn't think I had enough time that day. But like yeah, I grab a hot chocolate and I like walk down by the Fox Theater. I like sit down and like write out my set, like write out a joke if I need to. Yeah.
Yeah.
I have like I put time into comedy for nothing in return. So it's like I'll I don't know, that's fucking
For people
so
to
crazy,
for people to consider how you feel about driving down the hill, and they instead of like just asking you, hey, do you mind coming down, or would you like to come down here? It could be up to you. You could approve or deny the job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like
ridiculous.
I'm not gonna do it for a podcast, but
Yeah.
I'll do it for a comedy show.
That's
What
perfectly
if the
fair.
podcast gave you $20, dude?
Absolutely. As a matter of fact, I have done it for a podcast. I did it for Melissa's podcast. I went down
Yeah.
on a Saturday.
Mm.
So like I will do it. I don't have a problem. Like dude, that's
You're coming down today because we're
Yeah.
playing D&D.
and
You're doing it.
tomorrow.
He's coming down to work. Yeah.
Damn.
And going down tomorrow for the open
Yeah.
mic on a
Yeah.
terrible, like, you know how bad traffic is on Sundays?
Yeah.
I'm
Oh,
going
yeah.
down for a shit open.
Yeah.
I'm going down for a new open mic.
No, because like when we went to go pick up Boston, we picked him up from Hesperia.
Oh,
You
word.
know, so like on the way back, I was just like, this fucking sucks.
Was
I
it a
wanna-
Sunday?
It was on a Sunday, yeah.
Yeah, dude, it's the worst.
Yeah.
What time was it?
It was probably like we went to go pick him up at 5.
Oh,
Like we
fuck,
picked him up
still
at
bad.
5, and on our way back it was like 6 or some shit like
Okay,
that.
take some
Yeah.
accountability for choosing a terrible fucking time. That's the
Well,
worst.
it just doesn't. Well,
No, we
And it
wanted
will-
the dog. We didn't want to wait. We didn't want to wait. We were like,
in
this
his
is-
defense, though, like it doesn't matter if you go at if you're going down at 11 or 5. Like it's gonna take.
It's gonna
just-
suck.
It just
Yeah.
doesn't matter. It's fucking
and then like it was such a trip that like, or such a bad trip or whatever, like that the next day I was like, I'm calling off of work.
yeah, no, that's fair.
Hmm
The road will do that to you.
I didn't even drive on the way back. I was holding the puppy, which is the most
dude, that's-
You're
which is
asking
the
your
most
little girl to drive. He's like, "Hey, babe, sit in the front seat. You'll figure it out. Me and your mom are gonna play with the dog."
holding a puppy while like in the car is like this is the most emasculating thing.
Nah, it's the best.
Like a cute little dog, like my
It's the
dog.
best. It's the best.
Yeah.
Then you can
Just
start
wait.
giving the finger for people when they're looking at your dog. But stop looking.
Just wait till it's like, I don't know. Bo used to like, I'd be driving and he would be on my lap and he'd be like standing up on my arm and like looking out the window. Dude, it's like one of my favorite things. It's
Yeah,
like,
I mean,
he's the
he
cutest shit.
he already sticks his head out the window. This dog.
You should do
Yeah.
it with him next time.
Yeah. Get decapitated.
Hell yeah, dude.
Like in Hereditary.
Yeah.
I can't wait for your puppy material, bro.
Oh, dude, he already knows how to play fetch. I was teaching him how to sit. He's probably
Nice.
kid.
Oh, yeah.
Use hand signals.
Yeah, kids
That's,
kind of.
that's way better for them. They'll learn. They'll pick it up quicker.
I got this, man. I got a newspaper.
Were you gonna say
No, I'm just
kids kind of suck?
No.
Because puppies learn so fast.
No,
and
no.
kids take forever
I
to
was,
learn
I
things.
was gonna say this kid's kind of smart.
No.
I was gonna call him a kid. Yeah, cool. New member of the family. Gonna take
yeah.
family photos probably.
Nice little
With
Christmas,
the
Christmas
puppy.
pictures and shit.
Where I'm gonna dress like a Celtics coach. You know.
Ooh, I
Maybe
love
not-
it.
In a jersey.
Maybe my wife will also dress like a coach, and my daughter and the pup will have jerseys.
Nice. Patino 1, Patino 2.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe
Man,
I'm
so
out of
fucking
bounds
cute.
here, but I think you should have your girl dressed like a cheerleader.
Oh, that's a great point.
I
That's a great
agree.
point. But also, you guys need to chill the fuck out, y'all.
No, let me edit those
I'm just
pictures, bro.
saying,
Let me
dude,
take
I'm
the
just
pictures.
saying.
I'll take the pictures.
All right.
I would have said the same thing about my girl. So
My girl, my girl.
I would
my
just say
girl.
William should be the cheerleader because he got bigger titties.
Oh,
yeah,
Sexy, man. All pushed together and shit.
I do the hair thing.
Man, don't. I'll fall in love. Don't do
I
that.
whip my hair back and forth. I whip my hair back and forth.
We're all just watching you dance. Like, I thought he was bald. How did he get this all up to come? That's crazy.
It's just my beard hair.
Yeah. I feel like I was gonna tell a story. What happened? What
About
were
the
we
show?
talking about?
Oh,
Oh,
we
yeah,
get
yeah,
us
yeah,
so
yeah.
off
Okay,
topic of
okay,
the show.
okay.
My bad, dude.
No, let's talk about William being a cheerleader. That's fine.
No, dude, that was like 30 minutes ago. Holy shit.
No,
All right.
so I did run the light hard. I didn't mentally keep track of my time because I was relying on my set list to kind of time myself out. I didn't account for my little riffs in the beginning, and my little ad libs in the middle of each joke. So by the time I got the light, because I guess none of us had really considered, I didn't do my job as a host and ask where the fucking light was coming from. I just assumed everything was working. So
Is this not a comedy club, dude? Don't they have a sound guy? Don't they have a fucking switch they flick and the red light goes on?
there's
Oh,
no
man,
red
we should-
light. There's
we
no
should
red
do
light,
that.
but there's also it was a brand new setup because there were 3 cameras, a different audio setup. So it wasn't the house equipment that was being used. It was someone else's stuff because they were recording everything and everything was being
So-
produced.
My point is they don't have like a light, like a standard light.
Not in
Like,
there, no. No,
Whoever
no,
runs the show
no.
is responsible
Not
for like
not
light.
in there because when the regular shows do run in there, they have a timer. But the timer had been unplugged because that's part of their setup. All the equipment was removed. So I hadn't even considered the light because I was like, I'll get off when my set light's done. After the fact, after I got off stage, I found out that my first light was probably at 21 minutes.
God damn, dude.
I was supposed to do 15.
And you said that was the first light?
My first light was at 21 minutes.
What the? How do you know that? Like that? Like
Because-
like
okay,
somebody
okay.
told you, or
No,
you were
let me
recording?
continue the story.
Okay,
'cause
all
I
right,
don't
all
know.
right.
So
Getting
21
ahead of
minutes
myself.
into my set, in my head, I'm about 12 or 13 minutes in terms of the set list. You know, I'm like, okay, I'll be here about between 12 and 15 minutes. I'll be about here, and that's where I was. So when I got the light, I was like, cool, that's my 1 minute light. I'll begin to wrap it up slowly. You know, the momentum's good here. So I was in my regular thing, and then I'm doing one more bit, and I'm like, okay, and then I'll get my closer because it's short. I'll get it out. It'll be nice and sweet. So I'm in the middle of my second to my last bit, and I see Sandy coming around like outside and running in and sticking his hand in the door and just like waving his fucking light at me. Just waving the light. And this is probably like 2.5 minutes later, and I'm like, oh my god, what the fuck is going on? I'm in the middle of my closer. Like, what is going on right now? So
Is
I
there
finished.
a fire?
Yeah, no, I was a little. It was a little jarring. I was like, I'll just wrap it up quicker then.
Am I crushing so hard that somebody's dying in the crowd?
What the fuck was Sandy giving you the light for?
Well, that's why. So he lights me. I get off stage. Thank you, everyone. I'll give it up for your next comic. I get back there. I was like, okay, that was cool. And then CW's like, so you did like maybe like 24 to 27 minutes. And I was like, oh no, I'm so sorry. But we hadn't coordinated. Like CW realized he didn't ask who the people back there if they had a timer or a light. And we also didn't have like the beginning of the show and the logistics of the show had not been worked out prior to me going on stage. We didn't really know if I was being introed onto the stage or if the music was going to start and I was just going to jump up. So there were a few minor details that fell through the cracks because of the robust setup. But I ran the light for so long.
Those are
So you also had a live taping then.
Yeah, I was there for my live taping. I did my 20 and then I did.
You weren't the host. You weren't the host.
I was the host. Yeah.
He was.
So-
So those are all reasons, but dude, 25 minutes?
Mm-hmm.
You
When you were
can't tell
supposed
when
to-
you're on stage for 25 minutes?
You were supposed to do 15.
Not today.
What
not
are
that
you
day.
talking
Not
about,
that day.
dude?
Yo,
You're
your
broken.
Your boy was in the sauce. He was having a good time.
You're broken.
Well, that's the thing though, because like I was like, all right, my watch died, so I couldn't record on my voice because I went from work
Wrap
to,
it up,
class.
dude. That's
I didn't
crazy,
know.
man.
I didn't know the
There's-
vibes were on. I was at 12 minutes in my set. I was at joke number 11, dude, and I got the light. I was like, hey man, okay, that seems a little early. No, it was a little late, if anything.
That's insane, dude.
Yeah, I felt bad. I apologized the whole night because I mean that really does ruin. If someone's trying to do 45 minutes at the end and I'm doing 25 up top, that's really gonna take the gas out of the room. But
And that's what I'm saying. Like, if anything, go short.
for sure. Well, all right. And in the conversation of booking initially, you know, even CW brought up, he's like, I'm thinking you do like 20 to 30 in the beginning.
What?
That was the initial conversation. And then when it came down to like, this is what you'll probably do, it went down to 15 to 20. So I prepared 20. I was ready to come in with 20. That's what he wanted. And it's like, you're paying, it's your show, you do whatever you want.
If you're doing that much, you're featuring. Like, you should be a feature. That's
Sure.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah. But I think after he had conversations with like Hector and stuff, he realized that, you know, the 20 up front is a little heavy for the show. So we dropped it
Man,
to 15.
he should just have
why didn't he talk to us?
That's what I was just about to say, man. Hey,
Like,
if,
we meet
if
with
I
him once a
hosted,
month for D&D.
if I hosted,
like,
we would have been on time. I'm just saying.
You can ream him. You can ream him today.
it's gone. It's past. It doesn't matter. Like, it's just like,
No, I agree. For a tight show, I should have done 10 up front, just bring in some heat. Everybody else do 10. Maybe Hector does his 15 to 20 right before, and then CW can play for 45 to an hour. You know, that's a relatively tight show in that space where that's your crowd. That's what he wanted though, and I still managed to fuck it up.
Well, tell you what, I'm gonna record since everybody's recording something. I guess I'll record something too, and I'll show you guys how it's really done.
whoa.
Dang, homie, where are you gonna record it?
Probably back to the grind
Ooh,
Yeah, but who's gonna show up?
on a Saturday. That's a good point. But it's not gonna be. I'm not gonna charge tickets. It's a free show, baby.
I mean, just do a open mic set. Just record that and then put that shit up. Put 3 of them, you know, do 3 separate 5 minutes, put it together, wear the same shit.
We don't even get 5 minutes at Back to the Grind anymore. I don't know what you're talking about.
You can when you host, bro. You
Yeah, but
can
that's
cut
not
it
when
off.
The crowd's hot, dude.
Yeah, you can
No,
get
everyone's taping something. I want to tape something too.
I told you you should have done
You
improv,
should,
man.
yeah.
Well, they didn't have that. I was supposed to, but our freaking video guy.
You should always have contingencies.
Yeah, but
at
you
this
also
point.
said, it's whatever. Like, we
It
have
was whatever.
people, so
Yeah, you could have realistically just recorded on your watch and dropped it as an audio only thing. That could have been fine too.
I mean, I
dropped
still
an
could
album,
do that.
bro.
Yeah,
Still
yeah.
do that. Like,
Yeah.
just,
Do it up. Do it. Clean it up on
export the-
Audacity and stuff. Do that.
yeah. Or I could just freaking rent out the room on a Saturday.
Oh yeah,
Back to the Grind.
with your extra money that you're making every Thursday on Back to the Grind. Like why add more to your plate? You have material right now. You have something you can use. You have something you can do with it. Why wait for the next one? What happens when you do the next one and it doesn't turn out to be the quality that you want? And you're just waiting for the next one, and your whole career is going to be spent waiting for the next one. Just do what you have now.
No, I want to do it like how I want to do it.
That's the right answer.
Yeah.
But you don't have the resources. That's my point.
Yeah, I'm not doing it next week, George. Fuck, man. Let me fucking think about this shit.
What's there to think about? You have the material.
Well, fucking, I don't know, man. I don't know. I'll get some cameras or some shit. I don't know.
Let him come up with an excuse to not do it.
Do you want to be on? Do you want to be on it or not?
No.
Will, do you want to be on it?
I would love to be on it.
There you go.
Carlos.
There you go.
No.
I'll even do it for free to prove everybody wrong.
You should pay him on purpose so he can't tell everyone he did it for free.
I'm gonna do
Shut up.
$3 tickets, you guys. $3 tickets.
That's actually a good idea. 2
That's
for
not
5.
bad.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Date night.
That's a good
$5
idea.
See,
date
I'm
night.
already thinking of ideas, but you didn't even give me a chance.
Yeah.
No, I
See?
did. I was asking you questions. You got offended.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, well, that's what he does.
It's early as shit, man.
That's his defense.
I have
mechanism.
allergies, you fucker. I didn't take my Allegra. It is allergies. Allergies be fucking wild
is.
for me, dude. Like, I don't just get nasal and drippy. Like, I break out into hives. Like, that's why I have to take, like,
Really?
yeah, that shit is wild for
Damn,
me.
dog, that's crazy.
That's also why I don't drink a lot of alcohol. I'm allergic to a lot of alcohol. I'll break out into hives. I'll do it for fun, but
was that a when you moved here thing?
no.
Oh, really? Okay.
The hives thing started probably right before I left. So I have some sort of
Interesting.
autoimmune disorder for sure, but whatever.
You got AIDS, dude.
That's okay.
You have an aid. That's
Probably.
hilarious. You don't have all the AIDS, but you definitely have
One of them.
the
One of
AIDS.
You have
them,
the
one of
A
the
for
AIDS.
sure. The allergy in AIDS, you have. The A, you got. That's you.
Be careful around George. You might get aid.
You might get A, yeah. Man, what if Carlos got it from me? I'm so sorry.
Oh yeah, dude, probably. You guys are
you guys
making
excited?
out and shit.
You guys excited for D&D later?
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
happening later, right? Yeah.
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 Everyone kept being like, "I'll see you tomorrow." I'm like, "What's tomorrow?"
I know, dude. I
Like,
do that all the
fuck.
time.
You guys going early so you can eat some of that food?
I'll probably be there early, but I think Melissa wants me to like pick up some stuff since I am close by. So
Mhm.
I am just gonna go to work. I'm gonna go get ready for work after this, and then I'm jamming right over. So
All right, I don't know what time early is, but I guess we'll figure that out throughout the day.
I'm probably still gonna buy like pizza or something.
Well, you don't like Mediterranean?
I don't remember me having. Is halal Mediterranean?
No.
No,
I don't know what.
That's
involved.
Jewish.
To be honest, I don't know what Mediterranean food is, but I asked Eben,
Yeah.
and she was like, "You like it?" I was like,
It's like
"Okay."
skewers. It's like skewers and shit like that. Like
Yeah.
like lamb and
And a hummus.
okay, I could get down with that.
Anything from like Greece and Rome and Egypt and
I guess we'll see. I guess it could vary.
Shit. Greece used to people from Greece used to eat little boys.
They
so
would probably. Well, they used to fuck little boys, dude. Fucking
Yeah.
relax.
Oh,
There's a
yeah,
difference.
they used to
eat their
cocks.
starfish.
Used to
too.
eat their
Mhm.
cum, probably.
Mhm.
Most
Oh yeah.
likely.
There'll probably be like long rice. Have you ever had like the long style of rice?
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of weird,
Okay.
but
I mean, I'm gonna have some, but I still want to have like a backup plan.
some real
Yeah.
American food.
I will-
Hey
well-
Melissa, thank you for taking the time for cooking for me, but I don't trust you, so I brought pizza.
Yeah. I mean, pizza is Italian, so
Okay. I mean,
I suppose.
not the pizza that you eat, but yeah. Okay.
yeah. But it is.
Bring some liquor so I could take an allergy pill and take a shot.
I got you. I got
That
you.
sounds like a dangerous cocktail,
we,
dude.
we
I've
gotta
been
we,
doing that for years.
we gotta end this. We gotta end this so I could ask you a real question, George.
Okay, well let's wrap this up. Any closing thoughts for the children, y'all?
Fucking book me and Will, dude. What the
Dude,
fuck are we getting
I'll-
like over here? Like no dates, nothing.
I'll do your shows. I get 55 MPGs
Shit,
in my
man.
my Hyundai Ionic, bro.
Ioniq?
Fucking-
How about we
My
clip the end of
Ioniq.
this? We'll clip the end of this, and then we'll just put that up as the promo so that you can tell everyone.
There you go. Will,
I'll do
go
your
for it.
shows. 55 miles per gallon. I will do your show. I can drive down. I don't care. I love comedy. I don't love you, but I love comedy. I'll do your show.
Oh, that's where you fucked up.
Ah, see, I can't even.
That's why nobody books you. You fuck.
I can't be sincere. All right, let me try again.
Yeah.
Are you ready?
I don't know if I like you. Just book me.
All right. Jesus Christ. Book me. I'll come down. I'll drive it. I make 55 miles per gallon, and I will. I can't do it. Just fucking book me.
Didn't even say
No more-
please or nothing.
Yeah, we're out there. Book me as well, please.
I lost my confidence.
Yeah, I feel that.
Either way, what can I say?
All right. Well, thanks for listening. I forgot I was the host, and we'll see you next time on the Buddycast.
But either way, we are the three buddy system guys.